Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Hope you're having a great day. We're having a storm here, and it's nighttime. I can't tell what day it is. What day is it? The managers never say what day it is, which makes total sense because unless it's a major change to something I'm covering, the date really doesn't matter. So if you watch this, I don't know, 4 months from now, you go, oh, I'm kind of interested in that. It's old news, but really it's probably relevant. If there's any changes, I have posted some updates and changes to things. Some things have changed due to COVID restrictions mostly being lifted. The thing I want to talk to you about today has a COVID-19 update right across the front as I say that. But there were a lot of things that happened during COVID. We had to modify the way we're exercising. I'm not drinking coffee because it's nighttime. I'm drinking milk, which is a semi-bad habit. Sometimes my medicine I have to take with food. But if I'm out and I forget to pack my medicine, sometimes I've packed all my medicines, which is a lot. Because I'll take, my first medicine is without food. Then my second one is with food. And I take those in the morning. Then I have an afternoon session of medicine, and then an evening one. So for an evening one, I just didn't want to eat one more time to have some food to take my with food medicine, is what I call it, with food medicine. But if I drink some milk, it'll be okay. I won't have stomach issues. I take some things that can cause, like fish oil and that kind of stuff, cinnamon, some of those kind of can mess with you a little bit. And some of the pharmaceuticals they say to take on, not to take on an empty stomach, or in other situations, do take on an empty stomach. So I haven't done a menu for a while. So we've been doing this last series we just finished was all about maintaining my weight. How do I maintain it if I find I have an issue, or if I just say, hey, you know what, I lost now about 125 pounds. I want to stay right there, right at 125. Let me keep it off. We lose a lot of weight, and then we put it back on. And then we have to lose it again, and then hopefully keep it off. A lot of people can take weight off, but they can't keep it off of that. So we did a series, the third episode. There's 4 videos. One was an intro, and then the first one was discovered if we have a problem, and then the next 2 videos were what to do about it. But if you want to go back that way, I guess that's back, right? Or maybe that looks like forward to you. Let's see, if I point right here, you'll see the subscribe button, which is really on the right hand side, but I have to point to the left. So if I say go back, I guess, no, I should go this way. Go back. So I'm pointing now to the right, but it probably looks like I'm pointing to the left. I don't know. But anyway, you can find playlists of all kinds of stuff. There's a playlist about restaurants. This is episode number 18 on a restaurant. I haven't done a restaurant in a while. People ask me, do I consume this kind of food? It's not like if I was going to do a menu of an ice cream shop, there's really little I would be able to do there when it comes to the food. I would just have to have ice cream, or cake, or cookie, or a hot fudge sundae, or whatever they have, the banana split. I really wouldn't be able to do much about modifications. I would just have to kind of maybe say, okay, everybody said let's go out and get ice cream tonight after work. We're all getting off at 7, so I know, okay, I'll probably just have a little bit of carbs at breakfast, and no carbs, basically just a salad with basically as close to no carbs as possible, because I'm going to really have a lot of carbs at night. That's the only thing I'd possibly do there. But this is Yoshinoya, is how you pronounce it, the Japanese fast food restaurant. When I was a kid, the majority of the Asian people that we knew were from Japan. I'm 62 years old, so that'd be like in the 70s, or is that from people from after World War II coming here? I don't know. I don't know where'd you come from? That's kind of rude and kind of I'm sure be considered racist. And then we had some people that were from the Philippines, and I think I maybe knew 2 people from China. Now everybody here seems to be from China. Every now and then you'll find one person from the Philippines, maybe 2 people from India, but the majority of the people that live where I live are all Chinese. They speak like Mandarin and whatever that other Chinese language is. Most all of them speak Mandarin, and some of them speak that other language as well. But I was asked about, do you eat Asian food? Well, this is probably considered Asian fast food. Like Taco Bell is probably considered Mexican fast food. Our hamburger restaurants are not from Hamburg, Germany. But Yoshinoya, do I eat that? And the answer is no. I have gone there before, and a couple times we'll have a midnight meal. It's not really a midnight meal; it's a late meal. You have when you're on set, you'll have maybe lunch, and then have dinner, and then about 4 hours later they'll bring in something else. Sometimes it's grilled cheese sandwiches and tomato soup that the catering people make. Sometimes it's been McDonald's. We've had it before where it was in and out, or usually it's either going to be pizza or something that craft services makes, not catering, but craft services will have that in their contract to provide that, and they'll get the big old cans of soup and they'll start it, and then they have the sandwiches already pre-made. They heat them up in these big trays, and then you would have a grilled cheese sandwich of that, or else something else. Usually that's what it is. It's something like that. And a lot of times I have to turn that down because there's really nothing that I feel that I should consume. So anyway, this is Yoshinoya, and let me turn it around. Okay, and there's the Yoshinoya, I guess, I don't know. But anyway, I'm sure we stay right. COVID-19 update, is talking about that. So here's one of the reasons I don't eat Asian food. A couple of reasons. One, I don't like fish. And two, I don't think I like things like seaweed and a lot of the kind of the maybe some of the crustaceans they have there. I don't know what squid is or that kind of stuff, but I don't like any of that stuff. And for me, eating rice is not something I can really do with my diabetes, and I never was a big fan. But let's say what you do is they have some combos. These are extra large combos, 2 large proteins. You have some different choices here. But what I found that some of these restaurants, these Japanese or whatever restaurants that have bowls, not the faux bowl, or however you say it, the one, but that's not Japanese, but the ones that do have these kind of things, either a chain store or like a mom and pop, sometimes you can just get a side order of the protein. So, but I have to worry about that because it looks like a lot of it has some form of a sauce, and there's going to be carbs in there and calories as well. But so for me to eat here, let's go choose your bowl. Okay, that's where we are right now. They choose our proteins. Now here we go. This is new. The Tokyo fried chicken. They were advertising that if you get a bowl and something else, you can get a 3-piece of this for like $3 additional. Then they have this here, which might be okay. Soy broth, not bad. So the original beef. So for me, if I went there and I said, hey, can I get a side of one of the proteins? I do like teriyaki chicken. We have some friends from Japan, and hibachi chicken, the ones they cook on the little hibachi grill. I like that. But for me, maybe I can just say, can I have a side of this? No rice, no vegetable, nothing really with that, just that. And maybe I can eat that as a side. I did get that one time at a place, what's it called, Pasadena Noodle? Something like, no, not Pasadena, it's a place next to Pasadena Noodle. I think it's a chain, I can't remember what it's called. Okay, then you choose your mix, so things you can put in there. So here's where I'll have problems. Okay, so this would not be good for me for my carbs. Not good for my carbs. Not good for my carbs. I guess this is a little bit better because it's whole grain, but really no. They have award-winning steamed rice out of a contest. And then vegetables. These are like some of these vegetables are very high in carbs, carrots, cauliflower, and all that. So I probably want to go for that. So for me, that's what I would do. I just get that little side. You probably like maybe you love this, and maybe you can have this. Maybe you want a big side of veggies. Maybe you want a side of rice. Some people like soy sauce, that kind of stuff. But for me, on this is what I'm done. I'm basically done. So let's see what else they have here. It doesn't have too much. Snacks. Tokyo fried chicken. This one I was telling you about. You can get a 3-piece and some kind of sauce with that. And then they have this, which is edamame, how to say it? Spring rolls, again, it's breaded, so I wouldn't go for that. I don't like clams, and I would not like that at all. So for me, this might be good for somebody that's on some form of a diet program. A lot of the stuff is breaded, so here we have breading, and maybe that sauce, I don't know what sauce that is. That sauce is marinated too. So it's marinated, could be marinated in something that's sweet, and it has a sauce that you dip it in. Let's say they have a couple different kinds of dips. Spring rolls, I used to get egg rolls at Jack in the Box, and I'm sure they were not that authentic, but I would have one of those every now and then. But for me now, really, to me, to eat here would have to be just the protein, the size of the protein. And then here, the same thing. They do have some weird flan, I think. Isn't it Mexican? I don't know. People say it is. I don't know. They have cheesecake, and I know there's a Japanese cheesecake they have, which is supposed to be really good, but I guess that's Americanized. Chocolate cookies. I've seen their chocolate chip cookies. They look really good. They have like chips and chunks, I think. So that's it. That's the entire menu, it looks like. I didn't go through drinks. They don't really cover that. They have a rewards program, it looks like. So do you like this place, Yoshinoya? No, yeah. Do you like it? So for my diet, yeah, it's basically this. But for you, like I said, this is all about me, not about you. This is my journey into better health. So that's about it. This video will probably be out tomorrow, and I'll film another one tomorrow. And then on Tuesday we have one. On Tuesday we have our first officially named, I guess, Taste Test Tuesday. That'll be on Tuesday, I think at 5 p.m. Tuesday at 5 p.m. That one is already ready for you. If you like, you can go ahead and just hit that notifier on there, and I'll let you know when it comes out. Speaking of notifier, I'm gonna point this direction. Hopefully, it's pointing to the right direction. I'm pointing to where I think you'll see the subscribe button. Subscribe. Make sure if you're interested in any of the videos to hit the notify bell. Also for the acting we have coming up. We may have a treasure hunt coming up. We have some cat videos, all kinds of fun stuff. Everyone loves cat videos. But anyway, everyone have a great evening, morning, whatever it is, wherever you are. What day is it? What day is it where you are? Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.